A guided meditation. So, in this guided meditation, we'll be heading into the bush to observe, to see, and to relax. So, it's early morning. You're prepared to head out into that cool morning. The sun hasn't quite made its way up into the sky. You bundle up in your warm clothes. Your gear is ready. So heading out, taking your four-wheeler out into the morning to that very favorite spot. As you head out, making your way, you stop your four-wheeler at the trail. Getting off of your four-wheeler and heading on to the trail. The crisp air, the sun just starting to peek up. And as you walk on the trail through the forest, your footsteps just making a gentle crunching sound on the leaves on the trail floor. The birds are starting to chirp and sing their morning song. And you stop for a moment, taking in all of the sounds around you. The birds starting to sing, maybe a chipmunk or a squirrel running along the forest floor. And as you look down at that forest floor, seeing the colors, spots of green, spots of red and orange, as the leaves have started to fall from the trees, making your way along the path through the forest, maybe hearing the beating of the partridge wings as they take flight to higher ground. So walking slowly as to not to disturb the animals in the forest. And you make your way to your favorite spot, just at the bottom of a tree, in the middle of the open field. And from this spot at the base of the tree, you can see the green field before you, dappled with the golden colors of fall. And you sit and you wait patiently. So taking a deep breath in, sensing, smelling just the smells of fall around you. The air is crisp and cool. And as that sun starts to rise up into the sky, you notice just a gentle, as you sit at the bottom of the tree, looking out over the field of green grass. And there's a gentle breeze, and the leaves just gently fall from the trees, creating that golden, red, orange, and yellow along the ground. As you look up into the sky, you see geese flying overhead. So watching the geese flying over and hearing the sounds of the geese as they head to the nearby pond. And there they make a splashy landing, settling onto the blue water. All of this you can see from your favorite spot at the bottom of the tree. And then you see a deer just gently making their way out of the forest into the field. And as you look at that deer, you notice there's a young deer along her side, staying very still, very quiet, taking in the landscape of the field, the deer, the large pond in the distance. And just notice the sights and the sounds. Seeing the colors of fall around you. Feeling the warmth of the sun as the sun just starts to rise in the distance. Those warm rays of sunshine warming you, warming the ground as you see that mist, that fog just start to dissipate, rising up from the ground and from the pond. Sitting quietly. And just notice, you can almost hear the sounds of the forest beyond. And as the ground starts to warm, there's that crisp, cool air. And you can see, if you look very closely, just that little breath as the deer just meander through the forest, watching and waiting. Breathing and settling. And then you notice the deer starting to head back into the forest. And once again, the geese on that duck pond start to prepare for their takeoff, ending this beautiful scene of the deer in the field, the geese on the lake, the sun starting to rise, just that warm air, that warmth from the sun, maybe warming you, warming the ground. And you slowly and quietly rise up from your seated position and you return to your path, walking along the forest floor, out from the field, walking carefully so not to disturb the activities of the forest. Knowing that when you return, you can see the deer, you can watch the geese returning to this quiet spot within the forest. So you head back along the path, back onto your four-wheeler to return home. So taking a deep breath in, slowly breathing out, and gently open your eyes, just coming back to the here and now, feeling calmer, feeling more relaxed after your time in the forest observing the wildlife. Thank you for joining me.